It's hard to resist the sensation of being bathed in colored light. And, doing this album, I couldn't just come out because it's been 4 years since I've been out, for the solo project. So I couldn't come out with just any regular album cover. It had to be timeless. So I wanted something that, I felt that was very timeless and light. The color, emulate stained glass just represent what I felt for the offering. It was like, at the sense, it's very ancient, it's timeless, and it's got beauty. It's never been done before. So,
what does the offering mean to you? What does it actually mean?
The offering is like my rebirth to coming back and to hip hop game. They gave me another chance. It's just like, it means a lot to me. It means it's my heart. It's time to reap tides and reap what I gave to the game. Gotta give me something.
So what does the offering mean for hip hop then?
The offering means for hip hop, step your game up. I think it's definitely a mark in hip hop, and it's something that I think hip hop needs at this time, being that everybody, is scared to make change and scared to say what they really feel, and it's just an honest, good music, honest heart.
How would you define yourself as an MC?
I define myself as an MC.
If you could just give me a little description.
Man, I'm me, I'm no one else. It's like, I'll give you a description of me. It's like genuine. It's something that just I don't know where it comes from. It's just something that's there. It's like, how can I best describe myself? So I said it a couple of times in my rhymes. Mind is designed like a Mayan pyramid, So I guess that. It took years to build those, and I think it's going to stand through time. So me as an MC, I'm not going away.
So now the process of recording the offering, how did it come about? Was there any particular order in which you wanted to create music, or did you just go in and just see what came out?
Process of recording the offering. Repeat the question again.
Like, what was the process of recording the offering? Did you go in there with an intentional, you want to make this kind of music, or did you just let, what?
Nah, I went in there with a determination that I had to make something very, very good, something that sticks out. Basically, I know, it just comes, but I knew that I wanted to, being honest with you, making an offering, it was, let me just repeat that. I mean, it gradually grew. To being honest, it gradually just grew into something that was all like, yo, this shit's gonna be crazy. And then in the middle of it, I knew what I wanted to do.
Now, how would you compare your growth as an artist since the previous album to this album?
So things change. I always try things, but I'm really, really mastering myself. I think in this, I'm trying different flows. I'm doing different type of stuff, but really hugging it. And my flow and my growth and thinking and just getting on the microphone. Like when I first came into the game, and did my first album, Heavy Mental, I think that was a new experience for me because I was in the studio by myself some days, just me and Fourth Disciple, getting in the studio and just doing just freestyling, just basically just doing what I do best, just rhyming. And the hooks would come late. This one, I'm more relaxed and I'm more to where I want to be on the microphone. I'm not intimidated by no beat, no MC, no one.
So let me ask you this: where do you feel you're at? Like, what point of your career does the offering mark?
The dropping of the Killah and the beginning of the priesthood. It's the beginning of a new era. It's the cocoon era. You know what I mean? It's the caterpillar effect. you know. That's how they say it, butterfly.
Okay. Now the intro to the album is crazy. What was it like making that? What producer were you working with? How did you feel for the intro?
The producer for the intro, it was like, it's God's wrath, you know, my man, M.O.D. Mode, he actually gave me a beat. I heard it, and I just wanted to spaz out one time. I had the intentions that I just wanted to rhyme. I didn't want no hook. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to go in and rhyme. So that's how that happened, and you know, it's just the intro to what we're gonna do.
Now, the next song right after that is Salvation. What is Salvation?
Salvation is my beginning. It's things I've been through. You know, my dying as an artist and my rebirth as just an entrepreneur into coming into my priesthood. You know, salvation is things that, you know, my triumph. It's me being triumphant in these times and going through what I went through, looking at the game, it's everything, man. So I call it my salvation because in the song, you know, I said some wild stuff in it, but it's my death, my creativity, and my life, you know, and my resurrection, all of it. So I feel that, you know, this song is very personal.
Now, Gun for Gun featuring Nas, next track. You got Nas, who's one of the most critically acclaimed MCs of all time. He's had one of the highest levels of success in the industry. You know, he's one of the highest selling rap artists, real hip hop artists to, you know, ever grace the game. What was it like to record Gun for Gun with Nas, and what is your relationship with Nas?
To record Gun for Gun, before it was called The Rivers of Blood, you know what I mean? So Nas they kind of like gave it that Gun for Gun, because that was it in the hook also. It's me and him just gunning out. Nas is, you know, he's a good dude, you know. We rolled up on each other. It was the same process of how artists meet each other. You know what I'm saying? We've been hearing each other's stuff over the years. You know, I knew him from way back coming to the studio with the Clan sometimes. You know, he had popped through with Raekwon, and we used to kick it there. But we really kicked it off, you know, like at this bar. I forgot where we was. We was at a lounge because he likes going to lounges. I like going to lounges, you know, just chilling. So we was there, and it was an event, and I remember I was doing Black August. No, I was doing Black Market, and I ran into him, and he was like, "Yo, what's the deal?" And I was like, "Yo, man, we keep running into each other, man. We need to make something heavy." And he was like, "Yo, say no more." I was thinking the same thing, and he said, "Look, let's get this thing started to get my man Mike Brickley. He's the one that kind of like brought it together." And he was like, "Yo, get his number," and then Nas came through and blessed the track, man. Actually, that wasn't even the track I had in mind, but it came out crazy. And my relationship with Nas, we mad cool. We was together building him in the Mortar Technique in Texas. That was a golden moment because we got to build outside of the industry and on some real deep stuff, you know. Mortal dropped a lot of math that day also, and it was fun seeing that brother open up his mind like that. And Nas was kind of like, he kind of intrigued by it. He liked and he was kicking some deep stuff too. So we walked out. He walked out on stage and he said my name. I felt kind of like, yo, I got a top A artist like that saying my name on the mic, you know. So it's just crazy.